guys, it's Lena, and thank you for joining me for today's layout. And I'm really excited to get back at it. I've been off of YouTube and most of social media for, I'm gonna say almost 2 weeks. It's been a hectic time here at my house, but things are getting back to normal. So, a few things. So the layout that I'm creating is created with the Crepe Paper Craft Market collection. And I don't know about you guys, but there are so many paper lines that come out, and I buy a lot of them because I buy the ones that I love. But I because there are so many that come out at the same time, I end up hoarding some, not on purpose, but because I just don't have all the time to use them. Do any of you guys do that? It's so annoying and I really need to stop because it's totally not good. Okay, so that background paper though, that dark wood grain that you see is not from the Craft Market collection. It's actually from American Crafts. It's from one of their Halloween lines like ages ago. And I've had this in my stash and I didn't want to use it because I just love how dark this wood grain is. And I love, how drastic it is. But I figured I should use it because it's just kind of sitting there wasted. I'd rather have a pretty layout than um, just a pretty sheet of paper sitting in storage. So I decided to use this fun set of pictures from earlier in I guess it was summer. It was May. It was hot. From when my husband and my daughter, that's our family. We went to Center Island and the Far Enough Farm, and they have this like tractor setup that you can go and take pictures on, and this big huge lawn, I think it's a lawn chair, I don't know, with a whole bunch of like animals, and it's a farm basically on Center Island. And those of you who are from Toronto or maybe even Ontario know about Center Island, and well, you should. But yeah, so we're trying to make it a tradition where we go every year. So we went last year, but Munchkin was still kind of small and didn't get the whole thing, and she fell asleep through most of it. But this year when we went, she was a lot more alert and asking what things were, and so it was fun to take her. And yeah, so hubby and I decided that we were going to take some pictures on the tractor there and make funny faces. And that's what we did. So I decided that I wanted to use some circles on my layout. So I took my Martha Stewart circle cutter and cut some circles. And as you can see, this one didn't really cut out the greatest, but I cut out the biggest size that I could of the circles, and I'm just going to use those as elements on my page. And I wanted them to be outline circles, so I guess hollow circles. I didn't just want circles of paper on my layout, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to find the positioning that I want, and then I'm going to start gluing things down. So I've used a 6x6 Craft Market paper pad for my layers. And that's where the majority of my papers are coming from. I didn't use any of the 12x12 because there was no need. And the paper that I'm actually using is not even from Craft Market. Like I mentioned, it's from American Crafts. So yeah, what am I doing here? So, okay, so I've layered on my papers, and that blue doily is from Michael's. It's from Recollections, and I bought them in quite a few different colors. And I really like the darkness of this blue, I really love how intense this blue is. And here I am, I'm just going through the die cut collection for Craft Market. And I love this collection. It is so fun. There are so many different elements. Like okay, yes, the craft side to it, but there are just so many other things as well. Like I love these tickets here that you'll see. I end up using two of them, the pink and the green. And they become elements on my page. And I love all the gold glitter. And I think this might be one of my favorite collections from Crepe Paper. Have I said that before? I don't know. I'm a little obsessed with crepe paper, and it's a bit disgusting, to be honest with you. So I'm also going to be using, I think, an element. I think yeah, it's the Polaroid, not Polaroid. That frame right there, that's from the chipboard element sheet there. So I'm just going to end up kind of framing one of my photos. And I know that the frame is a lot smaller than the photo, but I like the look of it. It looks like it's intentional. So, well, because it is intentional. So I'm just layering the tags here. And those are going to become part of my page. And I know they say sold. I guess I'm sold to my husband and he's sold to me. I don't know if you want to look at it that way. And I'm loving all the the label elements in this collection and just the fun stuff. I really like this collection. So in my fine line bottle, I have my Tombow Mono, and I'm just adding a bit more to the doily because I had just put it in the middle with my tape runner, the glue, and it just needed a bit more. And there were the arrow there I love too because it's so glittery and it just adds a bit of femininity to the layout, it being gold and glittery, whereas the papers, well, the background paper is pretty dark and the elements are kind of hard, and the arrow just adds a softness that I really like. So this is that sheet there from Craft Market is the one that I've cut my circles out of, and I'm just going to cut a few strips and use as elements on my page. They're already cut and they weren't cut. They were already in strip form, but I decided that I'm going to cut from the paper and use them as an element at the bottom of my page like you'll see me doing here. I'm a little bit out of frame here, but I think I fix it. Okay, so now I decided that I'm going to start on my title. So I'm using thickers here in this blue foam glitter, and they are so pretty. And I've been wanting to use these for a while, and I actually bought 2 packs of these because I thought they're too pretty to pass up, and I found one at Tuesday morning and another one probably at Marshall's or something. And the other set is also a blue in a different tone foam thicker. So, and I really like mixing my thickers. I think it adds a lot of contrast and fun. And here I'm just using mini markets to create my subtitle. So this was, I'm spelling out Far Enough Farm here. And then I pull out the mini markets again and add a secondary title at the bottom of my page where I created that bottom strip, and that's just, I think that's just going to say Centerville 2015 or something. Centerville or Center Island, I don't remember what I write. It's the same thing. It's the same place. So there I go, and I love that blue glitter so much. I just kind of want to wear them. I don't know where I would stick them. That doesn't even make any sense, Lena, but they're so pretty. You get what I mean. So I'm going through the die pack collection again because I felt like it needed a few more elements to just complete my layout. So I found this little tag that said May. It says May. And that was appropriate enough because this photo was taken in May. Simple enough, right, guys? So let's see, what else am I going to do? I'm just going to add 2015 here as an afterthought. So I'm like, I need something else. Which is good to document because I have last year's layouts, I think, completed as well. So here I'm taking Dylusion's white linen ink, and I'm just going to create some splatters on the page. And this is really fun as well, and I like the contrast between the white and the really dark background. I think it adds a lot of dimension as well on the page. And as well with the white, I'm also going to add some gold. This is the Heidi Swap Color Shine in gold, obviously. So now I'm going to take my enamel dots, my homemade enamel dots, and I'm just going to choose some coordinating. Oh my God, I can't even talk today. This happens every single time I turn on my computer to film a voiceover. It's so annoying. Like I totally stumble over my words. And I hope I'm not the only one. Please say you guys do it too. Okay, enough jibber jabbering. Yeah, so I'm just going to place some very strategic enamel dots in both the large and the smaller sizes. And I'm just adding some extras to my already created layers. So I'm going to be adding them in three separate places. And this layout is pretty much done. I go over the splatter again with the dilutions because I didn't like how light it was. And then there are stills at the end of the video. Thanks so much guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thumbs up if you like my videos. Take care. Bye.